So this next Bigfoot story came to me in kind of an odd way. I was in Franklin, North Carolina, and I was looking at the AT hiker sign when I heard a woman say, "Call 911." And I look over and I see a thru hiker that is very ill. It turns out that he really needed to be in the hospital, and it's probably a good thing he was in the city when he got sick because he may not have made it. But out of that, I got a great new friend, and her name is Amy. You're about to meet her. And it turns out that Amy was a subscriber of mine for over a year. And she told me that she knew of a Bigfoot story in the area. And she said in about an hour and a half, I could meet up with her and we'd go out there and check the area out. So this Bigfoot sighting happened on January 31st, 2020 at 5:30 p.m. And the Bigfoot was seen standing along the river, the Tennessee River. There was a couple that was taking a shortcut home, and the lady noticed this strange man standing by the river, and she told her husband, "I don't think that's a bear, I think that's a Bigfoot." Well, her husband told her, "Turn around then," but she was freaked out and crying. She didn't want to turn around. And he said, "Turn around, turn around." So she turns around when she can find a place, and they go back and it's still there, and the husband gets out. Well, the husband's about 100 feet away from him, not 100 feet, about 100 yards away from him. And she's trying to tell him to get back in the car, let's go, let's go. Well, he gets back in the car and they realize the thing's about 8 to 9 foot tall with hair all over it, and it was massive. The husband got in the car and they started to go back the way that they were coming, but she had to turn around on this really narrow road, and she was able to do it. And they noticed the thing run up the side of the mountain and out of their view. She was freaked out for a long, long time after this, she said. And I did find this story in the BFRO website. And this happened on the outskirts of Bryson City, North Carolina, and Swain County. So here's the Bigfoot story. So I'm going to try to stealth camp right here tonight. Hopefully I can get away with it. That's a campground across the way, but over here is just an old road with these grotto looking things here. Pretty cool. Grotto benches. This was my camp spot last night. I stealth camped in the car right across from the campground, and I didn't pay anything. You got these geese out here. So that's how cold it was in the car last night. That's a Rocky Mountain Railway there.
Hi, my name is Amy from Wing and Hoof Mountain Escape. Lisa and I just met by chance at the gazebo in Franklin in front of the signature sign. because a gentleman was sitting there fading in and out, and I asked her to call 911 so that we could get emergency assistance to him, and he ended up being taken to the hospital. My place is a hiker's paradise with private accommodations. It is in Bryson City. They are tiny homes, and we have horses and alpacas and donkeys and goats.
Oh, that's really cool.
And it includes a gourmet breakfast and cookies in the evening and fireplace and fire pit and grills with charcoal and shuttles into town for anything that you need, or the grocery store. And free shuttles are included to and from the NOC and Stokoa Gap.
That's awesome. And Amy is also a subscriber, and the first one I've ever met that I didn't know, which is really cool, and I appreciate you following my channel.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. It was very nice meeting you.
Good to meet you as well.
Thank you. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful.
And see how
so there's
sharp
a whole
this
island
drop-off
there.
is. Yes, this is an island. And there's another island on the other side of it.
Yeah, I saw that
and
other one.
The river is really wide. Okay.
Lab is that right there, okay?
That's where they test the waters.
Okay. And then the swinging bridge?
It's on down here a ways. So somewhere in between, and it was standing down in this gully and was tall
down
enough
here.
to see chest up and past it. And the guy said, it's an odd looking man. And so they went down and turned around and came back. And as they came back and they could see him, they didn't get out. As they started moving forward,
And he went up there?
They stopped, and he went up.
He went up there. Wow. What's up there, do you know?
I'm guessing that's probably the back end of Teleco Gap, where we're going to go.
Okay. Basically, he was just standing on the edge of the river here.
Right.
And they went by and saw him.
See, there's the swinging bridge.
Okay. So it was between the swinging bridge and that.
Hydro lab.
Okay. So if he ran up here, I mean, this is straight up.
Right. Some of them aren't. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, if he was standing there, I would turn around too, because I'd be like, what is that guy doing, and where did he come from, you know?
So they turned around at the swinging bridge.
Okay, which is right here.
This is here.
And there's a drive there, so I can see how they did it.
So
they turned around here.
Turned around.
So they saw him between this bridge and that.
And the hydro lab.
And they turned around
here to go back. Because they were like, that was weird.
I see what you mean about that island over there. There's like nothing.
Here, it's another island, and another island. I mean,
that'd be a good place to look for gold. That stream.
There's all kinds of islands. And see, like this one. Trying to figure out where they would have seen him. Oh, the guy, that's an odd looking man. You know.
Well, there's kind of grassy area right down there. He could have been standing there.
But it's about
getting a drink of water or something.
They went down the bridge to turn around. Because that's the only place they could get to turn around. Because this road is curvy and narrow.
And he may know that. That might be why he came out where he did.
And who knows if it was before or after this.
Yeah.
This outcrop, you know.
Yeah.
They just said it was between the two.
Water hydro thing.
Water testing site is what that is. Alright, so I'm going to go down here and turn around. Left my sons. We were going home. We were on the highway, and where the Walmart is in Franklin. We're on the highway going this way, and you know how tall those speed limit or no parking on the side of the highway signs are. You know how tall they are, okay?
Yeah.
And I am just before the light at Walmart on the highway, and it has a sign. And this thing was standing in front of the sign, and it was as tall as the sign.
Wow.
And it couldn't have been a bear, because the black bears aren't that tall.
Yeah.
Okay? And it was black. The whole thing was black, or appeared to be black. It was nighttime.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to tell. And I was on the phone with my brother, and I'm like, I don't know what I just saw. I don't know if it was a bear or if it was Bigfoot. And he's like, turn around, go back. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that.
That's kind of the way I was. I didn't want to.
I was kind of freaked out.
Yeah, I was freaked out too. Especially when you're by yourself.
Right. And then I tried to call Luke, and of course, his phone doesn't get signal.
There's a good chance that by the time you got back, he would have been gone anyway.
Especially since it was right beside the highway.
Yeah.
It was at the end of the guardrail, then the sign was right there, and he was standing there, and I was just like,
but you know, this area you live in,
it's probably very densely populated.
I think so, and I do think that this is a good, like when the river's down and the riverbeds are exposed, would be a good time to go out and look for footprints.
Right.
Or when it's snowing.
See the mud across here on that island right there. I mean,
it does. It looks like pathways.
And see, here's Kudzu Corner. This
We're sitting next to the river here. And it's like, trees will fall sometimes like that. And then there's this little pull off that you have to pass.
This itty bitty pull off. It's usually lush.
Looks like a good place to park here to me.
There's a lot of parking spots on this way. And that road that goes down to
Really?
Yes.
That's kudzu? That's huge.
That's an old kudzu.
Kudzu gets everywhere, man. It's literally straight drop off.
I'll move this back just a touch. see it? Have you got it?
Yeah, barely.
Right here.
I see another one.
Right there. I'm going to slowly go up.
Yeah, I see it. It's definitely an X.
Right there.
Yep. And it's touching too, isn't it?
And there's a gully down below it.
And you heard a child scream?
I swore I just heard a kid scream. There's nothing fucking out here. My brain is just like, ooh. So that's just above the water, is what that.
It's like a path going up through there. Did you see that?
I saw that. No, she was just hauling. Just hauling.
What I heard sounded like something snapping.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Like a tree snap. It could have been anything.
Well,
Look at that.
I kid you not. The tree fell.
On the AT?
Yeah.
And see where the power lines, that's where they hang out.
And all this is
Because nobody comes back here.
I mean, it's just so, it's owned by Army Corps engineers. Nobody comes back here unless somebody comes on down, you know.
Yeah.
Right here that goes up. Power lines all the way down to 28.
Wow. So there's nobody out here.
I mean, there's those
Just
few
wilderness.
houses you saw.
None?
And that was it. Those few.
Maybe two? So how did you find out about that sighting? Was it on the
Digging.
news?
Digging.
Oh, digging.
Digging. Bigfoot sightings in Swain County, Bigfoot sightings in Macon County, Bigfoot sightings in Graham County, Jackson County, Cherokee County,
Wow.
you know.
Yeah.
And then I would do it by the cities too. Research sightings in Bryson City, Silva, Waynesville, Franklin, Dillsboro, Webster. Sometimes you can hear these lines buzzing.
Now they allow you to camp at the trailheads?
You can, but it's not advised.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Huh?
I can't whistle. Very weird.
It is. They're nice ones too.
Yeah. They're the expensive ones.
That's a lot of climbing this Appalachian Trail.
Mm-hmm. This is why Amy hasn't done it.
That's why I haven't done it too. Well, I've done 3 weeks when I was 16. That was a long, long time ago.
Right, that's kind of, they're like...
That's nothing when you're
I used
16.
to go hiking, but not...
I see a heart.
Uh-oh.
Perfect heart.
All right. You got an ink pen? Third phone call I've gotten about that old woman. The horses will roll them up when they start meeping.
They're
Because
cute.
they don't like all the noise.
This is really a nice place.
Thank you.
I like the retaining wall you built there.
The Karen wall.
Yeah, what is that for?
That's for the Karen.
Huh?
That's for the Karen.
Oh, you got a Karen. Oh.
It's the Karen wall.
Smoky. You're gonna fall off of there, Smoky. So cute. Oh, I love Clydesdales. Hi.
She's the alpha.
Clyde.
Clyde? He said, no, she's fitting to kick me. She's fitting to kick me.
Who's gonna kick him?
She'll kick him.
She better not kick him.
Come on.
Come here, Clyde.
Okay. Burrito, Joy!
Hi. Hi, baby.
Donkey almost in the woods, man.
I didn't know you had horses.
We inherited them from my father.
They're beautiful. I just love Clydesdales. I don't know why. I just always have.
He was a Budweiser raised the Budweiser horses.
What did Budweiser reject him?
So when they're 6 months old, they measure them
Uh-huh.
so that they're all the same.
Oh, he was
He was
different.
too big.
Oh.
And he was his mother's last foal.
Look how much taller he is than the other horses.
He was his mother's last foal.
Hi,
So
baby.
when he didn't measure up, they sent him and his mother to auction. And they went in there to get it.
Oh. I bet you're right.
It's not my fault you guys did some stupid stuff and got the door jammed. When Daddy comes home, I'll have him come down here and get it.
She said no. Did you hear her?
Mouthy.
Mhm.
And Sugar's on the other side of the fence. Where's Pepper? Pepper! And then is that, yeah, that's
Maybe Pepper's the one that locked the door and locked all the rest of them out.
It's probably locked inside. So there's 2 in the woods right there.
Oh, yeah, that's a donkey?
There's 2 donkeys.
Wow.
They're just they're miniature, like those the miniature horses that are out front. They're about the same size. Come on. Come on.